You know what? I've been going with the essence of Yulon, and it's done me very well. But I kind of want to go with the kindness of Gigi dungeon. I think we're gonna do it. Like this is like the bad boy toy, I guess. The I mean, it looks so cool with the Mog, like the purple, the weapon looks so cool. I don't know. Our tank said 1 second, so we're waiting on the tank, but we're doing a +10 siege. Hopefully we time it, because I really want to time this. It would be huge IO for us. And does 30% perma ancient teachings affect us too much? I mean, I think it's like nicer in like raid, where people are going like a rising mist build, and then all of a sudden now you're also going to be healing for 30% of your damage. Like in Mythic Plus, the ancient teachings healing is your maintenance healing, unless they're trying to shift the game to be like so aggressive and like so much damage at all times that you have to just sit there and pocket heal with like Soothing Mist, like in order to do content. Then I don't think that's gonna affect us as much, you know.
3, 2, 1.
So I don't know. It's gonna be nice in raid if you're on like a build like that, and it's also gonna be nice like when you're in like even a Yulon casting build, like a full-on Soothing Mist build in raid, when there's like pure dead time where you just need to do damage, you can just like Tiger Palm a bit and get like some healing value. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be some, you know. I always hate this dungeon because you just like butt pull left and right. Playing like extra careful. Okay, the frontal is aimed that way. It is so hard to see that frontal, man. It like blends in with the floor here. Okay, here we're about to get yoinked. We are gonna pop a defensive. I'm gonna pop Fort Brew, and I'm gonna have Chi-Ji rolling as soon as we go back into this. So for shattering bellow, you definitely want to respect that with a defensive and a cooldown, because it does big damage. It's the same, if not very similar to what it was in Freehold, where it's just like a big smack of damage. You just gotta, as the healer, make sure people are topped for it, and you should be able to handle it pretty easily. God, that frontal just blends in with the floor. I'm gonna leave those orbs if I can. See, everyone's topped. We aren't gonna commit a cooldown because there's not that much here that can kill us. But just making sure people are topped before that happens is pretty important. Alright, so far so smooth. Our DPS is crazy. Yes, we do have Nick from chat as our DPS. Okay, here we have to be very careful. I have diffuse magic. I don't know what all here it helps, but I know it might help some. So I definitely am pressing it early in this pool. I'm going to go ahead and Chi-Ji. Ooh. Ah, man, that boop happened right as I was going to kick him. That's pretty tragic. I think the kick would have cleaved onto some of the enemies. Oh god, we definitely just need to pocket the tank for a second. Okay, we have Shattering Bellow coming out, so we're going to Expel Harm before that. I think we just Revival here. Did it one global too late to save the Hunter. We can touch that. We can repair this guy. We can go ahead and Rop him to stop this. We have Stun too. So far, I mean, pretty clean. I don't think our Hunter... I don't know what Hunter abilities look like. I need to study their new buttons, because they have like a new defensive now or something. I don't know what the icon looks like. So I need to study that. If I'm going to be showing their information on my frames, I need to know what that information is telling me. Let's go ahead and kick that. Saving my blackout kicks for when damage comes through. We have Chi-Ji, we have Shayloons. We're going to stun that cast. I moved around my... Okay, we are going to go ahead and Chi-Ji. Also, got to be careful about that butt pool. Okay, it looks like we did chain into it, which is fine. Definitely want to make sure people are top tier. Especially Nick. Nick is our pumper. I mean, so far pretty clean. Usually you like have a lot more deaths from these first few pools, which is pretty good, especially when we're doing fortified. Gotta watch his target. It's gonna be the hunter. Just making sure people are topped. Playing extra careful, but also trying to get good damage off because we do want to time this. And I see with this being our first key, I know a lot of people are coming into the stream now. So I am a bit behind on chats. Gotta make sure and dodge that. Kind of panicked there and used both my stun and my stop, which is pretty bad. We went late with this Chi-Ji. I feel like I probably should have popped it a bit earlier, but we kind of got caught in this loop where if we stopped Soothing Misting, like people were dying, which is kind of just the downside of Soothing Mist. Or I guess the downside of relying on it too early into a pool, because then you just get caught in like a loop. You have to like bail yourself out. At 10, you have both Fortified and Tyrannical, right? Yes. So you can see right there above the timer, the guy flexing his muscles is Fortified, I think, and then the guy staring at us with his eyes is Tyrannical. Okay, we just completely missed our Ring of Peace there. That's kind of funny. It's okay. We're just flexing that we have it and didn't need it. Okay, so we let a bolt slip through. Gotta make sure people are topped before this grip. Considering, yeah, we're just gonna cocoon the tank. I don't think we'll need it for the boss. Okay, we are chilling. We have Manatee. Let's make sure the tank gets through his stagger. Tank was like sitting there rotting. As long as our tank knows this mechanic, as long as our DPS know the mechanic too, we should be fine. It's awkward having to kite off of our Jade Fire Stomp. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a bit just in case we get mechanics. Yeah, we are supposed to have Lusted here, so that kind of sucks. That's a weird overlap there, but we survived it. I'm going to pair that guy. Just making sure these casts kind of stop hurting our teammates. I'm getting ready to Chi-Ji here. I want to do it after that grip in so we don't like lose value. We're going to revival here while looks like our tank is getting aggro on things. Try to get some cleave while he's standing next to these ads. Might have to defensive here soon too. We are going to conduit. Yeah, we kind of need these bombs to go. We have a lot of bombs over there in the corner. And Shayloons. Ooh, I don't know why I Ring of Peace there, but I kind of scared myself. You don't want to Ring of Peace the cleavers away, which Ring of Peace doesn't even work there, but I was like panicking a bit, seeing like someone get chased by and it wasn't our tank. I don't know why I Ring of Peace there. I'm glad it doesn't work because that would have been bad. Seed of Ubernova says, you got this. I appreciate it. We need confidence. I think confidence is like so overlooked. Overlooked? Underestimated. That's the word I'm looking for. Underestimated when it comes to pushing keys. Like, you need to be confident in yourself. I think that's what I've been lacking this past week. I've been like, I don't know. When really, like, I know I can time these dungeons, you know? Gotta believe. We did have to commit quite a bit there. A defensive because we got targeted. And Chi-Ji. Yeah, we don't have anything here, but we do have Thunder Focus T, Expel Harm, which I don't use often, but I don't want to use Diffuse Magic because I don't even think it works for the charge there. Am I out of range? I was standing right on the guy. I'm not really scared of that killing us while we're at full. It's just annoying. Such a death. We have it. I don't think I've used it once this dungeon. I also have this trinket. I keep forgetting that I equipped it. Let's just go ahead and use it here. So it's going to give us a massive boost in intellect, like a massive amount of intellect for 20 seconds. I don't think it's doing anything here. Also, I'm spinning crane kicking into 2 targets, which is weird. So let's just not die to this part. So if I'm remembering correctly, how this trinket works is once every 6 seconds when we... Oh, they said fire. Sometimes when they say fire, they'll still like bug out and do it anyways. But once every 6 seconds, we can... Anyways, we can, if we damage something, we can get a stack of this trinket. And it gives us like a little bit of intellect, I think. But if we use it, like it's also an on use, if we use the trinket, we just cash it in for a giant lump sum of intellect, which is really cool. And at the base value, this trinket just gives us a little bit of mastery, I think it is. I think it's one of the mastery trinkets. So it's a pretty good, it's a very solid trinket, I'd say, especially in Mythic Plus, because you're always doing damage, so you're always going to be gaining stacks on it. Basically, you're not going to miss a moment of gaining a stack. Let's just heal this guy. Bring a feast to stop these cats. Let's just go ahead and life cocoon him. There's no point in not. Oh, I accidentally life cocoon the tank. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. We defensive that, so it's like it's not even an issue, but alright, we're rolling. The problem with this dungeon is it's one of those where it's like you can feel like you're gonna time it all the way until the last boss, and that's like the most frustrating things in dungeons, where like you don't know if you're gonna time it until the final boss. Also, I don't know what good slows we have. I don't think I'm talented into the... I hate this mechanic. I don't think I'm talented into the roll slowing thing. I also don't even know if that works. I haven't tested that out yet on this boss.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
I didn't see who got targeted by the charge. Let's just go and cocoon the tank. Oh, I thought he had more health. The reset, very nice. So what you can do here is you can, well, we don't even have the mechanic anymore. It's not even worth talking about. Okay, I'm so glad that you can actually see the freaking frontal now. Holy hell, this boss last week was so annoying. Our ancient teachings fell off, which is like rule number 0 on Chi-Ji. Be careful about healer aggro when those guys spawn. Broadside.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
So far, I mean, so clean, but this boss can like go south in an instant. Trying to play like mechanics like this like extra careful. I'm not like taking like risky lines or anything. Go ahead and spread some enveloping mists. I have cocoon ready for Nick if he needs it. Nick is mythic here. Ooh. I'm tired of it. Oh no! Thank God we have Nick. Nick, if we time this dungeon, it's because of Nick. Nick with the fattest B-res. Is B-res like the most OP global you can spend in the game? I think I would argue that, or I guess maybe Lust, like in a raid environment, giving everyone in the raid so much haste. I think in Mythic Plus, B-res is probably the most broken global. And then in raid, I would say Lust. Let's go and spread some hots. We're fine on mana. We don't have Cocoon here for the Evoker. We have Revival here. And we have Expel Harm. We have everything. But thanks to Pyramid Piece, we didn't have to use too much. So like now, I mean, we honestly, we could have used a lot more there, and we probably should have. But with Pyramid Piece, I was just playing it extra cautiously with the person with the debuff. Like now we have Conduit we can use. Oh, people dodge. Okay, we definitely need to drink while they're doing the whole Mafia phase. Ah, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. Isn't this Evoker? I thought this Evoker was like on an MDI team, right? Or am I think I'm way off there. Maybe it's someone with like a similar name, but wasn't there an Evoker named like Spyro Dragon or something? Holy. I definitely want to LOS that if we can. I think we don't. I don't think we should LOS it, but other people 100% should. Crushing Slam is what we're talking about here. We at least need to defensive it, or like give it some amount of respect. Like there I popped Chi-Ji before it so that we could cushion some health bars. Okay, good kick by the Hunter. I was about to go para at that guy. I guess to be fair, we did not have everyone full for it. But we were coming into that pack, so I don't know. I think maybe... I don't know, I'm sure everyone could have played that better. We don't have much. We have Celestial Conduit. I'm watching Spyro Drag because I see that he is the target of a spell. Jade Fire Stomp is awkwardly over there. We have very limited movement here. Once everyone's dead and it's just this big guy, you have plenty of time to top people up. So I'm just going to apply some hots and get back into helping kill him.
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
Okay, we have Chi-Ji. Okay. This might get a little spicy. We're going to kick that. We're going to Revival here. Clear that debuff. Catch us back up in the healing. I think we Cocoon the tank too. I'm going to clear Mythic. Because I don't know what any of these icons do, but surely one of them's a defensive, right? And I see all of his icons are lit up. I see you guys popping off in chat. I'm so sorry I'm so behind on chat. But as we push these higher keys, what I've learned through pushing keys on stream is oh no. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, we're fine. I'm always so afraid of that I just thought it insta-killed you. But no, it just fears you, so we're actually so fine. Okay, we are kind of tired of chain pulling for a second. If we could, like, not... But I've learned something about myself that I don't respect mechanics enough while I'm streaming. I definitely pay too much attention to chat, which I don't think is a bad thing. Obviously, I love talking to you guys. But for the sake of me, I think it would be better for the stream even if I focus more on mechanics. And then I can catch up with you guys after the stream. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Or not after the stream. Oh my god, imagine. I just don't talk to you all stream, and then after the key's done, I just like send a message in Discord, hey, about what you guys were saying on stream, you know. We don't have mage food, which is a bit awkward. So up here So they nerfed the snipers. We're gonna stay out of that. Oh, I even went to Cocoon Mythic. So what you're supposed to do is either everyone range these guys except for the tank, or something. Hey, a resub from MCS Power. Thank you so much for the support. But these snipers will continue to just sit here and shoot, and they do a ton of damage. Once we get targeted by a few, we are going to pop it offensive. So like everyone's supposed to range, or like everyone's supposed to be in here, which I think it's safer if everyone just ranges, and like the tank kind of gets up here and kills. But we have a melee DPS. Oh, Mythic, you are about to get slammed. We have a melee DPS, so we kind of have to be in here with them. Okay, these guys' targeters are broken because they were all aimed at Mythic, and he did not die there, which is awkward. Zarada said, I love your videos. Unfortunately, I have to wait for them to be released on YouTube because there are no subtitles here. Oh, yeah. I wish that I had, like, real-time subtitles, because I know a lot of people who tune into the streams or tune into my videos probably don't speak English and do rely on subtitles. That is unfortunate, but I'm glad you were able to stop in and watch. But yes, especially if we time this key, it's going up on YouTube, and it might even go up on YouTube regardless, even if we don't time. Y'all know I like to post mistakes as well as successes because it makes us all better. But let's just Shayloons. It's only a 6 stack, but it's enough. Is that on Mythic? Yeah, I think this has been a pretty clean run, honestly. Yeah, I will be posting this on YouTube if you need the subtitles in order to fully watch it and stuff. For sure. Is that on me? No, it is not. It's on Mythic again. Mythic, you are just getting targeted. Let's go and Chi-Ji this. I need to dispel the tank. Maybe I should have dispelled before Chi-Ji, but I think it's just safer to waste a Chi-Ji global on dispelling. Just making sure everyone gets topped up sooner to safe levels. Definitely need our ancient teachings. Oh boy, I don't want to use a defensive here. I'd also not like to skip those guys. I know we're cutting it close-ish on time. We're skipping those guys. Okay, that makes this boss a bit more cramped.
Do you see it?
All right, Mr. Tank, we need you to survive.
Call forth the darkness.
Is that on? It's on Spyro. Trying to give the orbs to them. I guess we share the stack. I don't even know why I was thinking that. Once again, I don't want to use the defensive before this boss. This is a boss where I think it's totally fine to Thunder Focus here, expel harms. Oh, the tank taking a pounding. We're gonna Chi-Ji right before this damage happens. Give a shield to everyone. I'm so afraid. Gotta be also very careful about pooling. Oh shoot, our baits were not good. Gonna fuse magic that. And a Shayloons, you don't need to Shayloons, or you don't need to pop cooldowns here because you have plenty of time before the next damage mechanic happens to top people up. We're also going to play like on the corner here because it makes us safe of both mechanics. Makes baits like that bait was pretty bad. Alright, hide soon. See, unfortunately we have one very bad hide there. Okay, that was pretty lucky that we came to this side. Oh god. Those immediate baits are brutal. I can play it a bit slower here. We are very fine on damage. It's like I don't need to use a cooldown here. Just don't want people to like step in a puddle and die. Gotta be careful about the spawns of the waters. Okay, this might get a bit weird. I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji here. Chi-Ji primarily there for the shield. We probably didn't need to Shayloons there, but I can't think of a reason why we would not Shayloons there, right? We were like super conservative with our buttons here, like our defensive especially. But I don't know, it worked out. Okay, we need to get some mana back. We have a bunch of mana tea stacks, so we are, look at that. We're full mana. What the hell? Button's broken. Whoa. Watch out for the ghost swirly. Okay, we have time. We have 5.5 minutes. We just gotta play super clean. I'm gonna play this super slow. This boss makes me pretty nervous. I also haven't done it since they changed the slam. So we have diffuse ready. Whew. That is no joke. I think we want to try and save revival. Oh god. Definitely should have revivaled there.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
We're just gonna revival this next one. Make it super safe. Oh, dude, like, what is that window? How would we have saved him there? You know what I mean? I guess if he double defensived, but I mean, that is impossible timing. That is actual impossible timing. But yeah, we do also need to all be on the same one. We're gonna go and Chi-Ji this. Luckily it went on the tank. But did y'all see that? I mean, like, he literally took the tick from it and then died immediately through his obsidian scales.
Just give me a second to
Come
get
on,
this
dude, you gotta...
cannon working.
I think the tank might have rolled into him there with the debuff. Kind of play the bridge here.
Blast that kraken back to the
I'm very afraid of the debuff. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. That got very sketch. Oh, thank God. Mythic dispelled himself. One extra global. I mean, this is terrifying, guys. Like, I am, like, stressed to the max. I need to take some deep breaths as we read chat after this boss. Oh, but diffuse magic is kind of a lifesaver. Luckily, they're playing pre-spread, and luckily it went on Mythic. He's very tanky. Every time it goes on the Evoker, I feel like I have to pre-hot the Evoker just in the off chance that, like, we get unlucky. Sip some Mana Tea. If it goes on us, we're going to defensive. Did not.
I owe you one.
Oh,
Now, just give me a second to get this cannon working.
I'm stressed to the max. Our dispel is ready.
Do you see
Oh, he
a stone?
played that risky for sure. Mythic, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. We panicked there. I'm also, like, getting crowded by this hunter. I'm trying to, like, not boop him into oblivion. We got this, though. We just gotta calm down. Waken 3-man. Oh, that's tragic. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Who'd let this beast eat me?
And pre-spread.
Help!
We have... We have Touch of Death.
Get this thing off me!
A stone to call forth the darkness.
Help!
Oh no, we're not gonna tie. Oh, we kind of threw. We absolutely threw. Dude, this boss stresses me out, man, though. Like, revival that. I think what like sent my stress level into the maximum there was the hunter. I wasn't sure if the dispel went off on him before he went into the cannon, because he played that like right once I pressed the button. So I kind of like had to stick around with him. And then the person I was trying to dispel as we were moving on the bridge was out of range. I tried to life cocoon him, but it was like the global he died. Ah, dang, man. We had this too. But that just goes to show, like, these tyrannical and fortified weeks, like, you have to play so clean. Like, did y'all see just how quickly the evoker died that one time on this boss? I mean, it like was unreal. Dang, I bet if I had Touch of Death talented, like the talents behind it, that would be cleaner.
Just give me a second to get
Dang, man, that was so close. How does Brewmaster feel healing them? Honestly, it's always scary healing a Brewmaster. He might die here. Ah, dude. It's always scary because, like, they know how healthy they are, but it's very hard to know how healthy they are. But, honestly, this Brewmaster was, one, he was very good. But, two, yeah, they feel pretty good. Like, honestly, they feel fine to heal. But dang, guys, we almost had that. There was, like, one awkward moment. Like, that one awkward move on the bridge that just, like, it just, like, wrecks you. Just wrecks you. I wanted to, like, the plan there was to save revival for that move. Hey, Bearded Viking, thank you for the Prime sub. Those Bezos bucks. And we're at 110 subs. That is absolutely absurd. But the plan was to hold revival for that moment, but we just kind of had to use revival at an awkward time on the second platform, which is just, man. Oh, that was so close.